Day 3 of 23. The jet lag sleep hits different, bruv. So good. Starting the day with a Irish fry. Got some eggs, bacon, sausage, beans, potato bread, sour bread.
Baby girl.
Yeah, so that was amazing. Alright, this is apparently traditional Irish weather. We're gonna rip over to Scrabo Tower and then over to Belfast. We're gonna be mates, have a coffee bell at the time.
You're getting it. The lingo's coming to you.
I'm getting pretty good. Alright, here we are. Heading up to the Scrabo Tower. What's this over here? Oh, nice. Some Irish washrooms. Gonna have to give those a rip. I like how lush and green this country is. This Rueby is driven. Scrabo Tower. The name Scrabo came from the old Irish word scraback, meaning scraggy. Early man made use of the summit's 160-meter high vantage point and remains of the Bronze Age hut circles, a late Iron Age hill fort, and numerous related artifacts have been discovered here. Corrugations on the hill mark old lazy beds, remnants of cultivation during the famine. Scraggy. Eh? Oh, it looks so far away on camera, but it doesn't look that far away in real life.
Yes, golf course. And all the farming fields. Belfast is also that way.
I just imagine the architect being like, yo, Scraggy? You calling my tower Scraggy, bruv? Or mate? I'm trying to switch bruv to mate. It's a pretty hard adjustment for me. Here we are, though.
I mean, I still say bud when I've been here 15 years ago.
Very cool. Very cool. And ominous. What? Yeah. I would love to be the lord of this castle and just be like, hey, what are you doing over there? Just looking down everywhere. It'd be fun. Well, it's a gray, rainy day, but this is the Irish countryside. So beautiful. So cool. There's the old Scraggy Tower. Here's a bit of a better view of the Irish countryside. If this was dry, probably only like a V4, honestly. It's not bad. Very cool though, so cool. I can't believe how lush and green everything is here. It's so green. Everywhere. It's like walking through a jungle, but like the jungle's only like bushes and grass. But it's just amazing. I did not allot enough time for Ireland. So happy I came here. Oh, Scraggy. Nerf Scraggy, as we would say on the Twitch. Oh, yeah. Now that's some good countryside. This is what I mean by like just a jungle of bushes and grass. Alright, we saw Scrabo. now we're getting out of here because it's rainy and cold and foggy. But that was so cool. I gotta check the sign again and see when that was built, because it's very, like, the walls are just so straight and the parapets are so cool. Very, very beautiful. What were you saying, Tom?
You just have to kind of go backwards like this because it's so steep.
Oh, there's the countryside.
Because they're fresh.
Some more authentic Irish cuisine. Blackberry, fresh off of the wilderness bush. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, yeah. It was built 1857. Very, very straight lines, very nice parapets, beautiful construction. My compliments to the constructor. That Irish countryside never gets old. The leaning backwards while walking down the hill never gets old. All right, we made it to Belfast. Now we got to make it to the bus, the tour bus. Belfast City Hall. Now I'm on the inside of the Belfast City Hall. Very cool. Very, very cool building. Such cool glass, stained glass. This is so cool. Oh, that was very cool. Back out into the rain. This is my wife when she sees me too tired from playing too much Elden Ring. Oh, I've fought Radahn too many times. Take a break, dear. We're on a double-decker tour bus, and we're going to do a tour of Belfast. I'm so excited. Also, look at the incredible carvings on this building. I don't know if you can see the heads up there, but all of them are different. Oh, different hair, slightly different noses. It's incredible. That's what they call the Belfast banger.
Of Queen Victoria. As a result of being built on wooden piles on marshy, reclaimed land around the River Farset, the clock tower leans 1 metre to the right and 1 metre backwards. It would have toppled over altogether, but for renovation work carried out in 2002 at a cost of £2 million. You would think, considering they spent that much money on it, they could have at least straightened it. It has 4 clock faces, and all 4 of them tell a different time, yet not one of them tells the right time. The clock is now a listed building.
See you later, Titanic building.
And in her haste to leave, she forgot, or probably never intended, to grant Belfast the city status it so craved. Belfast would have to wait nearly 40 years before becoming a city in 1888. To the left of the bridge you will see the Waterfront Hall, one of Europe's leading auditoriums and conference centres. At the end of the bridge, The metal sculpture of a woman holding a large ring in the air is called the Beacon of Hope, symbolising the harmonisation of all the world's cultures. When it was brought to Belfast, it acquired a few nicknames, such as Nula with the hula, or the thing with the ring, over with black paint.
Yeah, just in Belfast here, hanging out with the balls on the falls.
It was made by Wolfgang Budrus, and it cost over £600,000. It symbolises a new beginning for Northern Ireland. Don't leave Belfast without having treated yourself to an Ulster fry-up, sometimes called a heart attack on the plate.
Oh, already done.
Eating out in Belfast.
So there's this tall fence here, and a gate that would separate the Protestants and the Catholics at night, and they would lock the gate so that they couldn't go beat each other up in the night. That's what this is all about.
The original Belfast Castle was built on the banks of the River Farset by Arthur Chichester in the 17th century. It is the River Farset that gives Belfast its name. The phrase approaching the mouth of the Farset translates to Belfast in Irish, and over the years this was anglicised to Belfast. The River Farset now runs underneath what is now High Street in a pipe so large that this bus could almost drive down the middle of it. Are embedded into the wall in a section up ahead on the left. The words of the Dalai Lama are, open your arms to change, but don't let go of your values. Whilst the words of Bill Clinton are, strength and wisdom are not opposing values. Despite the reason why these peace walls were erected in the first place, local community groups have worked together in recent times to transform Belfast into one of the safest cities in Europe to walk around. You could get off this bus anywhere in this area and you would be made equally welcome by everyone. They really are some of the friendliest people we'd hope to meet. Soon the Union flags we will see indicate that we are approaching the Shankill Road.
So this is the old courthouse, and across the street is the old jail. Crumlin Jail. I'm really hyped about this one. Additions made to, is it Gall or jail? It's just spelled that way? Yeah. Weird. Front boundary railings and gates were built, and an underground tunnel linked to the courthouse created. You didn't have to walk through the cold on your way to jail. How considerate. Okay, so closed 1996, and then transferred over to the Deputy First Minister for Development in 2003. That was something I wondered about, is if there was like a buffer period in which they shut things down before the jail started, or it was just immediately like shut down and then you could tour it the next day. Resolution. Here we are, we're inside the jail.
Well, that's right.
Oh. Can you get a picture of it?
Do you want to be inside that?
Here we are in jail. Dude, that would hurt so bad. Here's the tiny little prison door with a cool little peephole, so you can look in the jail. Okay, what's going on in there? Here's the tunnel between the courthouse and the prison. Pretty cool.
Tensions weren't helped by.
How ironic. We've become the prisoners in the jail. We made it in. We're in the main cell block of the Crumlin Jail.
So we meet again. Welcome to my prison. I'm the governor here and everyone answers to me, and I mean everyone. Here is really the practice of perfect round-the-clock surveillance. Certainly, as we do today, is nothing like
Welcome to jail. Still at Crumlin Road. This is really cool. They had like a presentation about the Troubles, which I finally feel like I kind of understand, sort of. Thought it was longer ago though. It's fairly recent actually. Here's the prison kitchen. It's like smaller than my kitchen, that's crazy. This is so cool. This is the hanging cell. Pretty dark, bro. Pretty dark. Back outside the Crumlin.
Milltown Cemetery in West Belfast.
It's called cinematography. Look it up sometime. So when people are executed here, their buddies will come carve their initials in the wall.
Made into the wall to mark the grave.
Some initials still here.
Michael Pratley was a daylight robber involved in a robbery of a business in Belfast.
This place is kind of creepy, honestly.
The armed robbery went wrong, however, and the shopkeeper was...
Right, finished the bus tour. Now we are on the way to the Crown, the oldest pub in Belfast. Pretty hype, pretty exciting. Lots of pigeons trying to catch the bus. Oh, wait for the bus. Alright, come on over, dude. Come wait for the bus. Here we are at the Crown. I'm at the Crown, the oldest pub in all of Belfast. Wait, and you were saying that this is a national trust? What's the deal with the Crown?
So the Crown is one of the oldest bars in Belfast, and it is owned by the National Trust, which means that it will stay like this forever. It can't be touched, it can't be changed. It's a historic building and it has to stay exactly like it is.
Very cool. Pint at the Crown. This is some beautiful engraving in the roof. These are the snugs. They have like little doors on them so you can close them. Tiled floor. Pretty neat. See you later, Crown. You were cool while I was in there. The pigeons are like, nah, it's too rainy, dog. Okay, where are we going now?
So we're going to go take you to the Albert clock, which is the big clock that's in the sort of shopping centre bit of Belfast. And then we're going to take you to the Big Fish.
Albert Clock and the Big Fish. Here we go. This thing's kind of cool looking. We're in the shops of Belfast. This is so much fun. The sightseeing tour continues. We've got the Nula with the hula, as Tom calls it. Some cool little lamps with fishes on them. Beautiful Belfast Bridge. And Nula with the hula again. It's a pretty cool sculpture. That stuff.
So we're going to do the Big Fish, and then we're going to do the Albert Clock, and then we're going to go for dinner at McHugh's, which is a proper Irish restaurant.
Welcome to Tom's Tour Guides, operating in Belfast. Now we're at the Big Fish. It's pretty cool. Wow, it's super cool. And this bad boy is the Donegal Quay. It's a compass, and it has where the things are in each direction and how long it takes to walk there. So the city quay is 4 minutes that way. Titanic Belfast, 20 minutes that way. Pretty neat. Here's the crooked clock of Belfast. You can see it's kind of got a bit of a lean to it. It's kind of like a crip walking clock. The Snoop Dogg clock. Only on the left side clock. And now for some Irish food at McHugh's. Hi mate, I'm learning Gaelic. Getting the box, dude. Here I am, in North Ireland, trying to send people cool Irish Pokemon gifts, and no one's opening my gifts. With the iconic Irish food, a box tea. What is this thing?
Potato and cabbage cake thing. I had to break one of mine open. What he's doing on the other side.
We got the good seat. It's the one next to the button in the window. What's in this?
Bushmills, whiskey, coffee, and fresh cream on the top. It's called an Irish coffee.
Irish coffee. That was super good. It's been the day of seeing towers for me. See you later. Albert Clock Tower?
Albert, yep.
The Albert Clock Tower. See you later, Belfast, pretty soon.
Whereas obviously like in England and stuff they have just
Taser guns.
well they have tasers or they will have like special stuff.
Back to the Nards. Alright, do you want to summarize the day?
So we started off with a Ulster fry for breakfast. Traditional breakfast for most Northern Irish people. Then we did Scrabo Tower.
Yeah, Scraggy.
So Scraggy Tower, local landmark of Newton Arts. Went up there, saw some good views, bar the weather. Then we went into Belfast, did a sightseeing tour around Belfast, saw the sights, learned a bit of history.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I did not. I know I've been saying it all day, but I didn't know there was so much bombing going on in Ireland. It's like a whole thing here.
Yep, lots of bombing in the 90s especially, was really bad. 80s, 90s, 70s and 70s? Yeah, 70s to 90s. Then we did Crumlin Jail, which is really good. That is the main jail that Belfast had for about 100 years. Learned lots about that, prisoners and how they were kept, why they were put in.
It was kind of interesting, the tunnel, how they were like, once you're sentenced, you're never free again. You go immediately to jail, and then you stay in jail. And there's like no in-between period. It was kind of a dark place in a lot of ways.
Yeah, there's no, once you're sentenced, there's no freedom. That's kind of you put in there. What was that sentence? So the sending you down? Sending you down came from that. Obviously, they sent you down into the tunnel. That was how that saying kind of came about over here.
Aye, mate.
And then we went around, walked around Belfast a bit more, saw a few more local highlights. Nula with a Hula, which is a statue celebrating oneness. We saw the
balls on the falls.
Balls on the falls.
We saw the golden butt in the window.
The golden butt in the window. The big fish.
Oh, yeah.
And then we did McHugh's for dinner, which is traditional Irish food.
Oh yeah, we went to the Crown.
So,
the Crown.
the Crown bar,
really
yeah.
Cool. I don't know if I shot any of it on camera, but they had Snugs, which is like a little booth, but it has a door on it, so you can like go in and close the door on your booth. It was very, very cool.
Yeah, kept it all private. That's how they kind of did it back in the day in the old bars. You kind of just went into your booth and then you got a bit of privacy by putting the snug door on. So yeah, that's really cool. Not many bars even would have that anymore. That's kind of a small town pub thing now. That's maybe one of the only few in Northern Ireland that still have those actually in use. But as I said, it's a National Trust building, so it's kept by the government and it's kept pristine. You can't make any changes to the building because the building's historic. So it will always look like that and be like that. They are not allowed to change it.
It was so cool, and like there was so many like the roof is carved and the floor is tiled, and the snugs have all these little like gargoyles and lions carved on them. It was really amazing. It was a beautiful place.
Yeah. We did McHugh's for dinner. McHugh's was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had
Boxty.
boxty, just like the Irish potato cabbage. What would you even call it? Pancake? It's not even a pancake. It is, but it isn't. But yeah, you had that with some beef, gravy, veggies.
And now for dessert.
Oh, now for dessert, you're having Buckfast.
All right, and what's the deal with Buckfast again? It's like the drink of Ireland. Is that what it is?
So it is very much Northern Ireland only. Some of Scotland and a bit of Northern England, but it's very much a staple over here for young people drinking it. It is tonic wine, so it's like red wine with extra. It's made by monks, still made by monks, but it's very much a staple, and it has a unique taste.
Any other comments before I try? Anything I should expect?
No, I'm just gonna let you go for it.
Cheers to Belfast. You know what? That's actually really tasty.
See, there's a converter over here.
You guys had this like I thought it was gonna be like vomit.
Oh no.
It was like it's actually pretty good, honestly.
Unique taste is a very good way of putting it.
Huh. Kind of on board with it.
There you go. He's tried it and he's liked it.
I expected it to not be good. That was an awesome day though. Oh, and it rained all day. It was like
Oh yeah,
classic. That good Irish weather, a good taste of Ireland.
Yeah, pretty much. That's Northern Irish weather for you. So, but you've got a good weather report for tomorrow, hopefully. So you'll have lovely coast views in the sun. Maybe not the heat, but you'll at least have sun and clear skies. So that's what you want.
All right, mate. That was days 30th.
Yeah, 30th. Yeah.
All right, mate. That was September 30th, 2024.